Well, the heat and humidity is getting ready to move on in. We do have an excessive heat watch in effect from noon Monday until 8 p.m. on Friday. That's due to the feels like temperature potentially reaching the 95 to 100 degree range for 5 consecutive days. The heat index is calculated using temperature and humidity. Heat advisory is for heat index greater than 100 or 95 plus for 4 consecutive days. So that is looking like a good possibility. An excessive heat warning, it's a possibility. We'll see the excessive heat watch that's in effect right now become either a heat advisory or an excessive heat warning. So what can you do outside for if you're in the heat? Avoid strenuous activity, wear light colored clothes, avoid large meals and alcohol, drink plenty of water to keep yourself hydrated, stay out of direct sunlight, and if you can, visit a pool or a beach. That's a fun way to stay cool there. If you're indoors, stay in air conditioning, close those blinds or shades with or without air conditioning. If you don't have AC, open the windows, especially the north-facing ones away from the sun. Run some fans, keep a cold, wet cloth on the back of your neck, and also check in on elderly and pets. What we're looking at for today is a south wind that's going to drive our temperatures into the 80s. Once this warm front passes through tonight, that's when the real heat and humidity will move on in. So 90s in the forecast Monday and beyond. We'll be watching for this front to stay off to our north and west. That's where the storm clusters will be. So we'll be underneath the core of the heat here for at least the first half of the week. Here's a closer look at today. Partly to mostly sunny to the south, a little bit more cloud cover further northward. North of the Saginaw Bay, there could be a few isolated showers this afternoon. We'll see highs in the mid to upper 80s. Then for tonight, lows will only drop to around 70 as the heat and humidity builds on in. Highs for Monday afternoon reach the mid 90s with the feels like temperature up around 100. An isolated pop-up thunderstorm is a possibility. Most stay dry. Tuesday morning, it'll be mid 70s first thing out the door. By afternoon, mid 90s for our highs. Another chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. That chance of a storm is a bit higher on Tuesday than it is on Monday. Our dew points are in the 50s for today, so it's still pretty comfortable. Once this number gets above 60, though, late tonight and all day long tomorrow, that's when we'll really notice the humidity cranking up. So it could feel like 95 to 100 for tomorrow, and as well as Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here, really all week. We'll keep the heat and humidity right in place. So yeah, it's going to be a hot and humid week, no question. Temperature trend mid 90s Monday through Wednesday. Thursday and Friday still favoring low 90s. We will watch Friday. There's a risk to the forecast here. A front may try to sneak in from the north, and that could bring in some cooler temperatures. You can see some of these 70s to low 80s there, while further to the south and west still low 90s. So we'll need to watch the positioning of that front. Friday could bring in some cooler air. In the meantime, though, the 7-day forecast does show potentially 5 or 6 days in a row at 90 degrees plus. Again, we'll watch that risk of a northeast flow developing on Friday if the front can drop in. Otherwise, it's hot and humid all week long. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday remain Storm Tracker 12 alert days.